said no more talking.
Oh, I'm right. That's turn on.
Right. That's exactly what I'm doing. Me too.
They stand up already, but
No.
well, they're not.
Irene, it's up. Long. The Chicago County Council meeting went out of order on Wednesday, March 26, 2025. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dina, roll call, please.
First District Councilwoman Monica Gonzalez.
Here.
Third District Councilman Terrence Hill. Fourth District Councilwoman Stacy Winfield.
Present.
Fifth District Councilman Robert Garcia.
Present.
Sixth District Councilwoman Gilda Orange.
Here.
Councilman at Large Dwayne Ransford.
Present.
Councilwoman at Large Vanessa Hernandez Orange.
Present.
Councilman at Large Kenneth Monroe.
Here.
Council President Lenny Francisci.
Present. For the record, Mr. Clerk, I did get a call from Councilman Hill that he will not be in attendance of this evening's meeting. Can I have a motion to accept the public hearing and regular meeting on March 12, 2025?
Mr. President. Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Gonzalez. Have any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ransford. Yes. Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisci.
Yes. Do I have any communications from the mayor?
I have none.
Any communication from department heads?
We have accounts payable warrants 031325 CC, 032625 CC, and 032625 LA.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilman Monroe to accept accounts payable warrants. Any questions on the motion? Clerk Benita, roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
No.
Orange,
Yes.
Ransford. Yes. Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisci.
Yes.
Payroll warrant biweekly 031425.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Orange to accept the payroll warrant. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ratchford,
Yes.
Hernandez, Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisco,
Yes. Do we have any committee reports? Do we have any board reports? I believe we do have one.
Good evening, Council.
Good evening.
I bring you greetings from the Chicago Library. I haven't had the opportunity to visit for the past couple of months, but trust me, the library has been very busy. And the upcoming month of April is no exception. I have with me tonight, Ms. Marla Spann, who is the director of the library. Starting in April, the first thing that we have on the docket is a charity auction fundraiser. And I'm going to ask Ms. Spann to speak on that in just a few minutes. Along with the fundraiser, the library has a pajama story time sessions that's beginning. We also still have our adult bingo twice a month. We have an adult coloring and diamond art session coming up. On April 16th, there will be a Canvas creativity night for our youth services. On the 17th, there's an Easter basket raffle that will be held. And on April 28th, we will start our evening computer classes again. At the Patrick Library, there will be preschool story time sessions beginning. We will have a senior exercise class. I think I better say that again. A senior exercise class. And of course, craft classes. I first probably need to apologize to all those little trees that we kind of destroyed, but I wanted to make sure that you got a flyer for everything that I just said. And maybe we didn't destroy the trees. Maybe we used those from the storm the other night. Let's say that. I don't think we did ugly, but I do have a flyer for each one of the sessions that I just talked about. And as I said, I want Ms. Spann to talk about our fundraiser that's coming.
Councilwoman Gonzalez.
I have a question before Director Spann speaks. There's the Easter basket raffle, and I saw that online the other day. I just didn't see the price of it, so how much are the tickets? Can they buy them at any time? I was wanting that information.
We are not actually allowed to advertise price.
Okay,
So you can go into the library at any time. The basket is actually displayed out in the front. It's in collaboration with the Friends of the Library and our staff association. And that is what that is for. And the tickets can be purchased either at the circulation desk, or there will be a staff association person or Friends of the Library. Didn't know.
and that's just at the main library.
Yes, at the main.
Okay.
No, you can buy at both locations.
Right.
There's a basket. There will be a raffle at both the main and the pasture.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Good afternoon. So, we have a, charity auction, fundraiser that is being sponsored, with the, with us and the Friends of the Library. As most of you know, we are well known for our programming at the library, and our funding for, the programs for like the refreshments and the incentives and different things cannot come out of our operating fund. And the funds that we used to receive for that has been running low. So the Friends of the Library is now trying to now help us to fundraise a little bit more for these things so that we can continue to offer our patrons and the public what we are known to do for our programming. And so our first attempt is going to be an auction. We are asking for anyone to bring in things that you have laying around the house, preferably little new things, you know, that you just got sitting on the front porch or something but we need these things so that we can auction. We're gonna try to set it up as a real auction and have an auctioneer. One of our staff people are, actually practicing so that we can try to do a real auction for it. We have been having some donations coming in. So we would love for you guys, if you can't donate, that's great. If you can't, just come out and, show your faces and have fun with us as we go into this junction. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, lady.
Any words on first reading? Oh, I'm sorry.
Report from the planning commission, just letting you all know that Burger King Fire Restoration, they're looking at by the mid-April to open up the drive-through at Burger King. And DeMar Services renovation in addition, and actually, they're waiting on the tech review, they're in favor of it. And they're doing extension on the south end, so they just came in with their proposal of the layout. And also, there was a question about Zills, and I'll let Councilman Garcia speak on that, that's the district.
If you about drive by, you can see the gates around it, and they, and the building right next to it, they own it. They're knocking it down, they're paying for it. I don't know what they're gonna do with that property, but they are not gonna go for it. But I don't know what they're gonna do.
So Zales owns that two flat next to it? Oh, okay, I was wondering why it was faded off. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Moving on, do we have any ordinances on first reading?
No, we do not.
Any ordinances on second reading?
We have ordinance 25-0008, sponsored Mayor Anthony Copeland. Additional appropriations ordinance from the general fund 1101 for employees' compensation in the form of bonuses.
So move on second reading, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Orange to hear ordinance 25-0008 on second reading. Any questions on the motion? Councilman Garcia?
Clerk Medina, can you please send HR director an invitation to come to the next council meeting? Because I asked for the breakdown of this, who's getting the bonuses and how much, and I have not received it yet. I talked to Mr. Gomez a couple weeks ago. We still haven't gotten them, so if you could please send her an invitation, and also if she could email us the breakdown of that to each council person.
Councilwoman Gonzalez?
I was just gonna reiterate that no one has come to speak on this, and I really feel more comfortable if we had someone come speak and give us some kind of information on this.
Mr. President, as a point of information, you're gonna have a public hearing, I believe, scheduled for the third reading. So somebody has to be here for that,
Okay, thank you.
but we will send out the letter.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yeah.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ransford,
Yes.
Hernandez, Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisco.
Yes. Do we have any ordinances on third reading?
We do not.
Do we have any resolutions?
Resolution 25-0002, sponsored the East Chicago Common Council in its entirety. Resolution in support of the Lake County Convention Center in Gary, Indiana.
So moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Hernandez Orange to hear resolution 25-0002. Have any questions on the motion? Councilwoman Hernandez Orange?
I don't have a question, but I think it was just good to point out, on public record that, there was conversation of how we could support this resolution and how it would affect Chicago, in its entirety. And we did have a conversation with some of the supporters of the, Lake County Convention Center. And one of the main things they stated was, the goal is to have more people come through East Chicago. So we understand that there's a casino in Gary, but we also have one. We also have hotels here. There's also food venues. And you have to ask us to go to them. So, it was a no-brainer for me to support, just because of the fact that we want to make sure that, our city's being looked upon when big things are happening. So hopefully, this is a big push and we actually get the convention center in gear.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia,
Yes.
Orange,
Yes.
Ratzifer,
Yes.
Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Franciski.
Yes. Do we have any old business? Moving on to new business. Do we have any new business?
Yeah, I'd like to
Councilman Monroe.
congratulate the boys basketball team for going as far as they did. Also, Dominique has been invited to the Indiana All-Star Kentucky workout Sunday. Also, Coach Allah and 3 other coaches will be coaching them for the workouts. And I think that's a great accomplishment for them all.
Councilwoman Hernandez Orange.
I also want to give just a big highlight to the boys basketball team. So one thing that's very important to note is that at the City of East Chicago, for some reason, we always come together when it comes to basketball. And we saw that when we saw the city workers lined up to support the guys on the way out. We had almost all of our council people there at one point in time supporting those boys. You saw people who don't even live here supporting them, just on Facebook and so forth. So it's really good to see that young men are the spearhead of bringing our city together. So that's awesome to see overall. I did see that Dominique Murphy was he was on the top 15 of the IBCA, so the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association. But I have to just give a highlight to education in our community, and thank you to the Chicago Library for putting this out there. But Tamarion Ellis, he actually was noted for having a perfect score for the SATs. He was highlighted through the Chicago Library, so thank you for showing us. But it was important to shout education out also. This week, 2 very important camps were happening for our students. The Bridget Skills Camp and Cliff Levingston had a camp with the East Chicago Police Department. So it was free to all the kids. So I hope that our kiddos took advantage of that. I also wanted to invite you guys all to the Autism Walk. I've been waiting to put it out there just so that we can keep it fresh in our heads. So I'm inviting my colleagues as well as the rest of the community to come and join us in the 3rd annual Autism Walk. And that's going to be April 26th, and it's going to be at Top Park, and it starts at 10 a.m. So this walk, we ended up having it, and I don't know if too many people know, but at one point, Congressman Mervan had the walk for the North Township. When he became congressman, we took it over. So here in the city of East Chicago, and I just gave some stats to our attorney about autism in our community. And currently we have over 600 kids who have some type of special needs in our community, with about 150-ish that are diagnosed in the school district. So who knows how many more we have. So this is a time, and a place where we could just celebrate and support and educate our special needs families with just whatever we have for them overall. So I hope you guys all come out.
Anyway, moving on to public expression, I believe we do not have any cards.
We do not.
Can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Garcia, seconded by Councilwoman Gonzalez. Have a roll call, please.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Winfield,
Yes.
Garcia.
Yes.
Orange, Ratzifer,
Yes.
Hernandez Orange,
Yes.
Monroe,
Yes.
Francisco.
Yes, good night.